And my last one, I saw that there was more news to be had. So more specifically, the PiCore team just dropped or just released this today. That's a little update from the PiCore team. They say expanding accessibility to the Pi mainnet ecosystem through new wallet activation opportunities. In this video, I'm just going to be reading over this. I'll probably do a separate, I'll also give my thoughts in this video, but I'll just do like a TLDR video as well right after this. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and read this article. It begins by saying inclusivity is a core part of Pi's vision, and Pi's mainnet ecosystem has just been made much more accessible to identity verified individuals, fully and tentatively KYC'd pioneers. The new mainnet wallet enables identity verified pioneers, including those who are fully KYC'd and most who are tentatively KYC'd, to be able to activate their wallet on the Pi mainnet blockchain. This unblocks their participation in and broadens the inclusion of the Pi mainnet ecosystem. So they can activate their wallet in the mainnet blockchain. Well, that's good. Wow, that's massive. Though mainnet migration is going on and the network is committed to speeding and completing migrations, migration takes more time because, in addition to identity verification, complex processes and analyses need to run, and users need to take action to ensure the right amount of Pi is securely distributed to real pioneers who did not cheat. The decoupling of mainnet migrations from the ability to have a mainnet wallet helps expand access to engage with the Pi mainnet ecosystem to millions, while it still ensures that all participants in the Pi mainnet have verified their identity through KYC or KYB. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I guess just that the wallets are getting activated on mainnet. I guess that's it. Eligible pioneers can go to a Pi Wallet app in the browser to get started. Oh, I'm going to do that right after this. Furthermore, people who are not yet Pi users, non-users, can access the Pi mainnet blockchain and ecosystem in a much simpler manner via another few new feature release today. Wow, features released today. Little typo there for him. This feature is available in supported regions through third-party services that integrate with Pi. Non-users can now easily obtain a wallet on the Pi mainnet blockchain after passing similar KYC requirements on those third-party services to participate in the Pi mainnet ecosystem. Important note for pioneers, and then I'll give my take on what that means. Passing third-party KYC will only enable mainnet wallet, and it will not have an impact on pioneers' mainnet migration for the reasons mentioned above. So what's going on here is they're just going to say, oh, okay, OK Exchange and BitGet and these other major on-ramps. You guys have already KYB'd your KYC'd your users. We'll just use you guys. Like, we trust whatever third-party verification services you guys use, probably better than what Pi is using, to be honest with you. They're like, okay, we trust you, and if you have already passed that on one of your accounts, then we'll open up the Pi network to you guys with our wallet. So interesting development there. Note, Pi is exploring the expansion of KYC authority, the ability to perform KYC for pioneers to third parties that meet the same and equivalent standard. That's what I was just talking about. I bet you it's more rigid on most third parties. However, third-party services may not have the same scalability or wide geolocation coverage as Pi Network based on their own business considerations. So any third-party services that Pi is experimenting with are in a pilot beta phase. The first such third-party service, an on-ramp, there we go, I just said that, has recently integrated with Pi after passing KYB requirements. An on-ramp. That's the most generic thing they could have said right there. An on-ramp. Okay, nice. Oops. Go back. Where was I? Talking about an on-ramp. Okay. This service has been tested and is ready for pioneers to start using. Yeah, being in the beta testing phase means that the integration may require further iterations and improvements in order to scale to handle Pi's tens of millions of users, hopefully billions in the future, right? And may be paused or adjusted in the future. Pioneers can provide feedback about the service through Pi's official communication channels and apps. We invite other on-ramps to apply for KYB verification as well. Before this feature, the only way for non-users to participate in the Pi mainnet ecosystem was to start from scratch to mine the minimum 30 mining sessions after registering an account, pass Pi KYC, incomplete mainnet migration steps to migrate, which can overall take a long time. Yeah, it's got to take at least 30 days. This feature largely reduces the steps and time required for non-users to receive mainnet wallets and interact directly with Pi utilities, which in turn onboards more people into the Pi mainnet ecosystem sooner, while still upholding our network security and KYC standards. Also, unlike non-users who, first let me go over what that paragraph is saying. Yeah, it's essentially saying that no longer do you have to wait at least a month to get verified. You can use one of these third-party, I guess, providers that they have working with. Pretty much a little summary there. Also, unlike non-users who also transact Pi on centralized exchanges, do not actually possess Pi on the mainnet blockchain. That's facts. And cannot directly participate and contribute to the Pi mainnet ecosystem. Well, really, can we do that much either? The non-users onboarded through this feature will own a mainnet wallet on the Pi mainnet blockchain. The non-users onboarded through this, okay, will own a mainnet wallet on the Pi mainnet blockchain. That's good. Therefore, they are able to participate directly in Pi apps, Pi local commerce, and events such as .pi domain auction, expanding the potential contributions to our ecosystem from non-users. Interesting. In addition, this feature signifies a new change for more openness, where Pi is authorizing the first third party to perform KYC for pioneers outside of native Pi KYC solution after KYB verification or know your business verification and the validation of the standards of the third party services KYC know your customer procedure. This expansion of KYC authority to this third party service for wallet creation is also part of the effort to improve the accessibility and inclusivity of the Pi mainnet overall. Nice. The third-party service, is Banxa, and it is listed as a KYB service on the official Pi webpage. There we go. Oh my God. All right. Expanding the accessibility of the mainnet Pi ecosystem strengthens the utility of Pi by allowing more pioneers and non-users to directly own and use Pi on the blockchain and interact with Pi in real applications. It also ensures a smooth onboarding experience for people outside of the Pi ecosystem while upholding network security and KYC standards. On a broader level, this integration benefits the entire ecosystem. More pioneers with mainnet wallets means that developers and ecosystem apps will gain a larger base because of participation, driving more transactions, testing, and feedback, accelerating the development and real-world use of Pi. As always, please refrain from using any third-party services that claim that they are integrated with Pi but are not listed on the KYB services page. Let's check that out real quick. View verified businesses. Okay, cool. All centralized exchanges. Pretty cool. I can get down with that. Let's go ahead and check out. They said that we could go to the Pi Wallet app that started. Go ahead, check that out. Let's see what that's looking like. Oops, don't mind me checking out my wallet. Let's go to the browser. This how often okay. So often I use this, how often should I use more? Hey, Fruity Pie. Nice, this is a mainnet app now. Go for Fruity Pie. It's probably Fruit Ninja. All right, what does this want me to do? Eligible pioneers can go to the Pi Wallet app in the Pi browser to get started. Get started what? This not already on mainnet? Okay. You guys know, let me know. Not really sure. I might make it, or I might add this to my next video. What's going on here, but I can't see what they're talking about. I feel like this is not already on mainnet. Maybe I was confused about what was going on before, but very interesting. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this in the description down below. I'm very curious. Please like this video if you appreciated me going over it so quickly. Make sure you guys subscribe for more. As always, guys, it's been Joe from New Money Crypto. We all know there's smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you new money. Until then, I'll catch you guys on a video soon. Much love. Peace.